Enemies are a part of life. Enemies are inevitable. As sure as the sun is in the sky, you will always face opposition. If you're going to pursue your purpose, you're going to face persecution and opposition. There's always going to be somebody that tells you that you are not enough, that you don't measure up, that you're not smart enough, that you don't have the work ethic, and they position themselves as a barrier, a wall, a block, attempting to discourage you and stop you from what it is that you believe you've been assigned to do. It is inevitable. There's no need to retaliate. There's no need to speak curses over them. There's no need to say anything about them. Just do what you've been called to do. Stick to the plan. Pray for them and keep it moving. It's the go-getters. It's the anomalies. It's the people that think outside of the box. It's the people that say,
oh, we're here.
it's the people that are the pursuers that will always face persecution. You are a target to them. Do not give naysayers, onlookers, haters the satisfaction. If you are facing an enemy right now, if you're facing an insurmountable feat, if you're facing anything big, it's because you are at the precipice of the greatest blessing in history. Keep doing what God has called you to do. Overcome the evil.
Hello.
Of your life. When you are surrounded by people trying to discourage you from accomplishing a thing, it is possible to silence the crowd, to silence the doubters, to silence the people that said you're finished, that said you're done. It is possible to silence them and prove them all wrong. Stay the course, no matter the cost. Let them lie, and you keep giving, and you keep believing, and you keep pushing. I don't care what they say. Eventually, your enemy will become your footstool. You know, they say new levels, new devils.
So there you
Every
go.
time you're trying to walk through a door,
Well, it's trying to do StreamYard, isn't it?
there will be testing. There will be adversity. There will be a reality that at the door of every opportunity is an enemy, an adversary. Just because the door's been open doesn't mean that everybody's going to want you to walk through it. Oftentimes, many of us never discover what we're made of until we cross paths with someone who tells us we're nothing, we can't do it. They fight you tooth and nail, trying to get you not to believe in this great vision, this dream. Haters and naysayers and enemies are always going to try to get in your head. You gotta learn how to stay calm, cool, and collected right in the face of adversity. Right in the face of the tallest giants that ever stand for against. Most of the time, just people that feel like your weaknesses. Once your weaknesses are exposed, those things looking angry, that people get you, that people can pump you out of your position, they are exposing a weakness. They are exposing a vulnerability. Thank God somebody exposed it. We need a bit of adversity us, there is a nemesis, there is an adversary, there is a part of us that does not want us to succeed. I need you to face that enemy even within yourself. If it's you versus you, everybody thinks it's you against the world. Oftentimes, man, it's you against you. You will always be one of the greatest adversaries in your life. The part of you that doesn't want your destiny, the part of you that doesn't want you to win, the part of you that doesn't want you to stay focused, that doesn't want you to lean in, that doesn't want you to believe that it is possible. There's something in you that doesn't want the discipline. There's something in you that doesn't want you to be able to perform in the middle of it. And the wallow is a part of us that wants to sit and complain and play the blame game and say that it's everybody's fault but ours that we are where we are. God, I believe, but help my unbelief. It is a beautiful thing to keep going, to persevere, to triumph right in the midst of adversity, but not just to prove them wrong, to prove yourself wrong. Success is the kryptonite that silences and cripples your enemies. The people that do not want to see you win, the people that want to see you suffer in silence, the people that want you to press, the people that want you to quit, the people that want you to
How's it going?
believe in you.
Hello, Mr. Ralph. I'm waiting for someone to come in here. Here, I'm live now, right here. What you say on Instagram? Well, here. Hey, here. 5:30, I said. 5:30, right, I'm here. What have you got to say? Go on, I'm waiting for you. Go on. I'm here. Go on. No? Alright, tell you what. While I'm waiting for your bitch ass to come in, yeah, here. We'll have a chat.
You have a destiny to fulfill when you can't hear it, when you can't see it, when you believe it. But it seems to be
No, not you, bro.
can you still hold lines up with what you thought?
No, not you, bro. Hey, Hayden. Mr. Alch, you never did happen to me. No, not you, sir. No, not you, brother. I'm just waiting. I have half an hour. So, somebody sent me something on Instagram. Nah, bro, you did fuck all. There's nobody in here that does anything to me, bro. And guess what? Somebody sent me something on Instagram. So I'm waiting for you. Come on, big boy. You said 5:30 you be here. I'm here. Come on. Come on, you Bowsy. Let's go. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Granny here. Good evening to you. How's everybody doing? Shout out to Dr. Dre. I'm a big fan. In fact, hang on a minute. Shout out to California, yeah. California. Yeah, we're big fans of Dr. Dre over here. Yeah. Well, here, I'll give you a beat. Here. This is a good walkout song, yeah? Ready? Under pressure. Finn, if you're on my channel, dive on, bro. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Are you looking forward to the football season? Now, Lena, I'm going to do a podcast with my son. I asked him before, I said, listen, I'd love you to tell the YouTube community your story about growing up on a rough housing estate and not having it in your way. And Lena, remember when I told you done a seminar for 500 of Merseyside's finest detectives, chief inspectors, chief superintendents? I was like, I want you to come on and to tell people what it's like living in Toxteth for 11 years. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll tell you one thing, there won't be any swearing or anything like that, because we have no issue on all my socials. I've hit millions of people over it. I've social media for 7 years. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and I have a TikTok I'm going to use very soon. Lena, as soon as my target I'll bounce. And what I'll do is, if once I hit my target, I'll say I was saying hello to your channel like today. You get plenty for doing it. Anyway, I was always on here to help an Irish community grow, and you're part of our community, Lena, you know. And there's a few people in our community that are trying to cause a bit of a separation and what have you. But listen to me here, it won't happen. No, not you. What is it? No, why would it be you? It's definitely not you. It's not. I'm a celebrity. I'm not fucking Anton Deck. It's not you, Mr. Alt. It's not you, but it could be someone else. The British public have been voting. Yous is going. Not one of yous, but you know what I mean. Nobody in here. Yous are good. You know. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me turn it. Finn or Spencer McDermott, if you are in the area, can you come on? Eileen, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna entertain myself. It's one of them, isn't it? Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm having a bit of Dexy. Do you like Dexy? I was just getting used to feeling that lady. I'm feeling a bit Dexy. How about that? I'm feeling a bit Dexy. Come on, Lena, I know you'll start laughing. Jared Jackson. Ah, he's killed me off there. I was getting into that, you know. I was getting into that. That's not even funny. Good evening. How's everyone doing? We haven't got long. Not done string race all week time, but there's a couple of muts that need to get put down. Don't go against me. You're going to lose. Lena, I said I'll do a quick thing. So, me lad's just been here before, so I was talking about it. I said to him, listen, nights, I'd like to bring you on to talk your work and to talk about living in a fantastic city being Liverpool for the last 12 years nearly up in Tuxted, and he loves it up there, Lena. You know, his daddy comes from a rough housing estate, but it's not where you're from. It doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you're not disrespectful to people and stuff like that. You'll get on in this world. But you get some people sometimes that have no education at all, you know, and they're saying the wrong thing to the wrong person, and then look what's. But I want them to talk about the charity work that he's did in the city and what has come out of the hard work that him and the team that he used to be involved with in Liverpool pulled together. Because, how are you, Stevie? So, years ago in Toxteth, right, in the late 70s, yeah, because of equality and because a lot of people in Liverpool were treated like second class citizens. And even the police, you know, it's old city down. And after that, Liverpool City Council never invested any type of funding or any kind of structure for the next generation of young Liverpudlians who have the same dreams that your children have and the ones that mine have. Now, I grew up on a street corner with a load of G's, real G's, shot callers, people who are in the paper all the time, Lena knows a few of my old friends. Some of them are educated because they got their education back, right? And everything in life is about education. And at the very start of my life, I went against education because all my friends were class clowns. So I wanted to be like me mates. So I didn't take my education serious. And I didn't realise that it was a tool that could unlock in any fucking door I want. But you have to be open to fucking criticism, and it's like you have to be grateful. But with gratitude, uh, but many years ago, my son was involved in a project with a team of people in Toxted that fought tooth and nail against Liverpool City Council in order to get funding. Right. After Rhys Jones was assassinated by that fucking Stephen Mercer or Sean Mercer, whatever his name was, he divided the city, not just two communities. You have Toxted and you have Croxted. They fucking hate each other as it is. And when that little bastard did that, people said Rhys Jones was in the wrong place at the wrong time. No, he wasn't. He was in the right place at the right time, playing football. What kids do in parks. You play football in the park or you go running around it. You don't send bullets, especially stray ones, through a car park and it hits a kid in the fucking neck and kills him. Nah, fuck that. But after that, the two communities hate City Council would not release funding to any high crime, low privileged areas. Now, at the time, my son was attending uni in Liverpool, GRU University in Liverpool, and my son and a few lads off the estate ended up going in the same direction. You see, you can take a degree around the world, you know. It's like, and the way I see it is, the more kids that come off rough housing estates like me and my son to go on to educate themselves and get a degree in psychology or whatever they feel, and your kids proud. You know, I witnessed my son going up at a graduation ceremony. He went to uni for 4 years, and that degree led him to youth work, and he wanted to help the fucking kids up there. So he fought tooth and nail alongside a team called Taurus, and he ended up getting the Princess Trust involved and getting funding for them children. Now, if that's not a mission accomplished, and Lena, never mind that, he got up from 500 police, Merseyside Division, inspectors, chief inspectors, and superintendents, chief superintendents, detectives, the fucking lot of them. I said, would you come on my channel one night to talk about it? And you know what he said, Lena? That I'd love to. So, you know what I mean? I'm getting to live a dream. Like, if my dad was alive today, he'd be like, you know what, son? Well fucking done. That's what my dad said. The difference between me and a lot of my friends, you led your children to prison. I led mine to university. That's the difference. And nobody's better than anybody, but if you put in the work and you go to uni and you get that degree, props to you. That's the way I see it. Now I haven't got long, but like I said, there's a couple of things I'm going to be sharing with you tomorrow. I'm just fact finding at the moment. I'm putting a little bit of time and effort into something. But now this, I didn't poke any dog. The dog put my location on social media on blast. Know that. That dog bit me first. That's all you need to know. That muppet. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Uh, yeah. Thanks for coming in.
I found
Don't do it. I'm just about to end me a second.
that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson
Nelson
Mandela
Mandela
said,
said,
there
there
is
is
no
no
passion
passion
to
to
be
be
found
found
playing
playing
small
small.
and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Now, I'm sure in your experiences in
Well,
school and
Lena, I'm
applying
going to
to
bring him
college
on
and
and do a
picking your
podcast
major and
with him.
deciding what you want
I'm
to do in
proud
life,
of him,
I'm
Lena.
sure
He's a
people have
winner.
told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on.
Like a degree.
But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on.
Shout out to my
If
son.
I'm going to fall,
Lena,
I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit.
this is going to be my proudest
Consistency
moment ever.
will never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances.
He's ready to do it.
Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test with
So
9
much.
dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil.
We'll do it for
The only
you,
way to do it was to go outside the box.
We'll do it.
Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs for a forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb.
I can't wait to deal with him. Lena, and he's well travelled as well. He's been around the world.
But I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a embrace it because it's
deal
inevitable.
with him, Lena. And I'll plaster it on every social media platform I'm
In the
part
acting
of.
business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway
I'm
musical.
really proud of him.
Perfect role for me, I thought.
And his story,
Except
and his
for the fact
journey,
that
and
I
his
can't
growth,
sing.
and his achievements and accolades.
I didn't get the job.
He's 10 times the man I am.
Here's the thing.
And 20 times the man I wanted. But anyway, like I was saying, Lena, I'm really proud of him. And I'm gonna talk to him about uni and sacrificing 4 long years, you know. And in the end, he didn't just get a degree, he ended up going to living in the same city for nearly 12, 13 years and helping so many kids believe in themselves. Even if you're from Crocky or Toxteth, you can still be the next Stephen Gerrard. You can still be the next Leon Edwards or Leon Osmond. Uh, you know, like, why can't Scousers be fucking pilots? You know, why can't Scousers be astronauts? You know, too many people take the piss out of Liverpool and the city didn't back them. And because of my son and a lot of other people with the same vision as him that went to John Moore Uni were sick of the city and their excuses, so they challenged them and they didn't like it and they got the Princess Trust involved and the rest is history. You know, they set precedent in the city, Lena. Once the Princess Trust's involved, them kids will get, they'll be allocated a certain amount of funding and it's like hopefully it'll lead them to the right path because a lot of these youth centres and all, they need funding in order to keep the doors on and to pay the bills. They need funding. And without these centres all across the country, a lot of these kids are slipping through a net. And, you know, like I said, you don't rush greatness, but you have to listen to your parents, your coaches, your teachers, your mentors. If you want to achieve greatness, don't rush it. You know, if you want to if you want to eat, you need to be hungry. You know, rather than get shit handed to you, work for it like my son did for 4 years in the university. And him and others like him have gone to help kids up and down this country. You know, my son's speciality is speaking to kids that are lost. Do you understand? Shout out to the NSPCC. Shout out to Taurus, shout out to John Moore Union, Liverpool, and shout out to Liverpool as a city. Justice for the 97 and may they all have a bed in heaven. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow. Done.